Have you ever thought about outsourcing the writing of your emails? Please don't. Please stop. Unless you're already making millions of dollars with your business, your voice on email is the last thing that you will ever outsource. And in this episode, I'm going to tell you exactly why that is and a couple things that you can do to make the process a little bit easier, a little bit faster, and also a little bit more enjoyable for you when it comes to writing emails for your audience. Hi, my name is Coveney, marketing strategist and business coach, and this is the Superhumans podcast where I introduce you to the most successful people that I know so that you can also learn from their lessons, their failures, and get all of those juicy ideas for your business. And this is a solo episode. We do this once a week where I come and just teach you something that I feel like you really, really need to know from this business coach to your business. Let's make things better like right now. So thank you so much for being here. Today, we're going to talk about copywriting. So this is one of those things that I have been able to do very easily, but it's not because I am a great writer. English is my second language. I mean, this is not something that I was just born with. It's not something that you just know how to do. The world is not divided into good copywriters and bad copywriters. It's actually a skill that I learned over time. And it's become very, very clear to me that when I write something, it has nothing to do with me. I need to put myself in the shoes of the person who is reading it. And I need to think to myself with every line that I write, will this make them want to read more? Will this make them want to read the next line? Will this make them want to keep scrolling down the page? That's like question number one in my mind every time that I sit down to write something. But it wasn't always like that. I always like to write pretty much just from me, from just whatever was on my mind and write the way that I talk and just do it that way. But after spending an entire decade working by making websites, I needed to create copy for my clients because it was very clear that my clients were not going to give me perfect copy to put on their websites. So I had to put myself in their shoes and be like, okay, so if they're not going to give me copy, I guess I'm going to have to come up with it myself. What would be something that they would like? So I have been a little bit of a people pleaser all my life, something that I am working on. And in my last episode with Elisa Smith, I tell you a little bit about that. And we get to talking about trauma and how that happens. So make sure you go check out the episode before this one, episode 321 with Elisa Smith. Make sure you go and check it out because we get into all of that. But as a people pleaser, I couldn't stand creating a website that people wouldn't like. I needed to get paid. I needed my clients to be happy. So I had to think and research about how to write copy that my clients would like, that my clients would appreciate. So over time, I kind of figured it out. And I started to pick up some things myself, like what kind of emails do I like to read? What kind of emails do I open? What subject lines do I like? By the way, I created a whole free guide with 365 high opening subject lines for you that you can go get right now. I'm putting the link below, but you can also go to realsuperhumans.com/365 for 365 lines. These subject lines are going to get your emails opened, period. So, and I have it, set for different times of the year, like one for every day of the year. So go and get that. It's completely free. Go to realsuperhumans.com/365 to go and get that subject line guide. But anyway, I started to notice what are the things that I open, what are the things that I read, what are the kinds of emails that I like to read, that I enjoy. Do I like big blocky paragraphs? No, I don't. Do I like individual sentences that are really snappy and easy to read? Yes, I do. So that is one thing that I'm going to recommend that you do. I want you to start to notice which emails make you actually click on them? Which emails make you want to read them? Whose emails are you consistently reading every single day or every single week that they go out? Start to notice that. That right there is going to give you a huge education on writing copy. Now, why should you be writing this yourself? Why shouldn't you be outsourcing it? Because this is your voice. Your voice is one of the hardest things to train ChatGPT to emulate or to train a real person to emulate. It's not just about writing sales emails. It's not just about that. It's about making sure that your soul is being put into this email. And in my experience with clients, they've always told me that I have this magic, right? That I have this like magic that I just apply to emails, and all of a sudden they sound better. They sound more relatable, right? And I'm always like, oh, thank you very much. That's just, years and years of experience writing copy. I kind of know how to get into your brain and start to put it on paper. So I wanted to let you know that for the first time ever, I decided to deconstruct, how do I write emails? Why do I write them so quickly? Because I can spend just 5 minutes on a great email. 5 minutes is all it takes. I never spend an hour writing the perfect email. So why do I write them so quickly? How come they sound so good? And how can I write emails in a way that are going to appeal to different people, right? That I'm not writing emails that all sound the same. And for the first time ever, I documented that process and I put it in a single course that it's not one course that is like $2,000. It's not even $100. It's less than $100, and it's right in my academy. And you can go and get it right now. This course teaches you how to write these high converting emails, and you can just go and get that. If you go to realsuperhumans.com/email, it's going to take you straight there. So you're going to start writing emails that are going to get you 25% to 40% open rate. By the way, that's my regular open rate when the average industry open rate is like 17%. So you are already going to be writing emails that actually work. And that's all through my magical method that I had never really thought about before. It was always just natural to me. And now I finally put it down. So if you've been wondering how to write better copy, please don't go and outsource it first. Try this first. This is why I create these courses, so that instead of working with me, instead of paying somebody like me to write your emails, go and learn how to do it. Spend a little bit of time. This is a very, very good course to just go through in a single day and learn all of these skills that are going to help you for the rest of the year to write better copy, better sales emails. You are going to get emails right there for nurture sequences, for launches, for value content. All of that stuff is inside this course. It's called the Fast Email Copywriting course. Go to realsuperhumans.com/email and it will take you straight there. It's less than $100 and you're going to learn a skill that is going to help you through the rest of the year. You probably have a launch even coming up. Make sure that you review this before you write your emails, before you write anything that looks way too blocky, way too newslettery, way too the same as you've always been doing. Try this first. This is what my clients call like the magic of Ina, right? Like the magic that I put into my emails. I finally documented it and it's right there for you if you want to take it. So going back to copywriting, you can do this. Your voice can't be imitated. Don't spend your time and money trying to train somebody else to talk like you. Just learn how to do this and how to do it quickly. Because if you're thinking to yourself, I just don't have time to write all these emails. Yes, you do. What else do you have time for? This is what your business is. This is it. So in this fast email copywriting course, I teach you how to write these emails in 5 minutes. My long emails take me 8 minutes. The really long ones, the more complicated ones, maybe 12 minutes. I never spend a whole hour on these. I want you to learn the same skill so 2025 looks completely different. Okay, that's what I had for you today. I really hope that it was helpful. Remember, go to realsuperhumans.com/email. Go and grab that copywriting course right now, and let's just start writing high converting emails in the next year. Thank you for being here. I will see you on the next one.